Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Real Film Talk. My name is Will Braunlich, and this show covers everything from movies, TV shows, and editorials. Today, we will take a look at a video game movie that actually looks like the video game.
Is this what hope feels like?
We will review the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Here is my reaction for the trailer. All right, now we will take a look at the trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Let's go. There better be a ton of previous Mario characters in there.
All right.
There's Donkey Kong. Oh, he said the thing! And yep, he got caught. Poor Mario, he never gets a break.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
You almost can't tell that's Jack Black, actually.
Yay! But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Not the mustache!
With a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it?
No, it's just... huh. Okay, I admit that was kind of funny.
Is coming. Together, we are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. We're adorable.
Oh, I got this. No problem.
Hey, there's the fire. Ouch. Yep, there he goes.
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now!
Hey, they're the Cheep Cheeps.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
They're the raccoon suits.
Huge universe out there.
Fire flower, nice. My inner Mario fan is really coming out here.
They're all counting on us. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Just the fate of the whole world. Rainbow Road! Did they seriously just add the jumping sound effect? That is kind of cool. I'm a little excited, but also nervous at the same time because the last time there was a Super Mario Bros. Movie, I think a lot of people could agree is not very good, if anything, that it's probably one of the worst movies ever made. And not just in terms of video game adaptations, because let's be honest, video game movies always don't get the best reputation. I'm gonna give Chris Pratt as Mario the benefit of the doubt, because perhaps I think he'll actually be pretty good. And you almost couldn't tell that that was Jack Black as Bowser. He's done a lot of voice acting, I think, because he was in Kung Fu Panda, he was in Shark Tale, which came out a while ago, and if you remember that movie, props to you. Yeah, I think could be a good one. I also like Anya Taylor-Joy. She's been in a lot of Robert Eggers movies. She's been in The Northman and The Witch. Both, I think, are fantastic movies. I love the animation. It's very colorful. It really pops. It's very vibrant. I like the little sound effects they use. I like the little obstacle course that looked like Mario had to do, because it almost looked like the actual video game, because it had the little set of fireballs. It had the little bullet bill. I think that was the bullet bill. And you had the tiles where you stand on them for more than 3 seconds, then it'll fall and it's pretty much game over. I think this could actually be a fun one. One other thing I forgot to mention is I'm amazed that Illumination decided to tackle this movie. Seeing how they're known for, the Minions and Despicable Me, and let's see, what else did they do? They did The Secret Life of Pets, which I wasn't a huge fan of, to be honest, but I don't think this will be a huge awards contender or anything. Maybe it will be good for the kids and might do extremely well. Who knows? I guess we'll just wait and see. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is directed by Aaron Horvath, Michael Jelenic, and is co-directed by Pierre Leduc and Fabian Pollack. This movie also features a cast starring Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Day, and Jack Black. In this movie, Mario and Luigi travel through the Mushroom Kingdom to stop the evil Bowser from taking over the world. Now, before I give you my thoughts on this movie, allow me to give you my thoughts on the Mario properties throughout the years. I actually did play a few of the games growing up, and it was a ton of fun. It was hard.
Darn you, bullet bills!
And I also played Mario Mario Kart, which was one of my favorite games to play on the Wii and Nintendo DS. Curse you, Blue Shells! In other properties, we have the live-action movie from 1993 starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo, which was panned by critics and audiences, and for good reason. It's really bad. There's actually a Super Mario Bros. Anime movie that came out in 1986 called The Great Mission to Rescue Princess Peach, which was okay. Nothing that spectacular. Now, when the current one was announced, people were pretty excited, especially when the first few trailers came out. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen this movie already, but I'll give you my thoughts anyways, and I'll keep the spoilers to a minimum. Now, critics don't seem to like it overall, but audiences are very pleased with this movie. I unfortunately might have an unpopular opinion that a lot of you might not like. I'm just kidding, I actually like this movie. And before we start the review, I want to go over some statistics involving this movie. It had a budget of approximately $100 million. It grossed domestically estimated up to $347 million. How impressive is that? It landed the highest global launch for an animated movie, and now officially the most money made worldwide for an animated film, beating out Frozen 2, The Lion King remake, which you can debate as an animated film despite considered being live action, and Toy Story 4. It also set a new record opening on Easter weekend, making $20 million at the domestic box office. The movie that previously held the record, Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. And the movie ended up having the biggest Easter opening weekend of all time. So this movie is making a huge impression. I think it'll continue to do so. Now I'll give my overall thoughts. Back to the review. I think it's fair to start out by addressing the elephant in the room, and that's Chris Pratt as Mario. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think he wasn't that bad. Dare I say, I actually thought he was good. Chris Pratt is known by many as Star-Lord in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but he is also known for his roles as Owen in the new Jurassic Park trilogy, Emmett in the 2014 smash hit The Lego Movie, and had a role as Andy Dwyer in the sitcom Parks and Recreation. I think he managed to capture the spirit of what made the character memorable. He and Charlie Day, who does the voice of Luigi, work very well off each other. I will say this, the first few minutes pretty much sets the tone for what you'll get in the rest of this movie, and I do mean that in a good way. Anya Taylor-Joy was really good at Princess Peach. She is known for her roles as Beth Harmon in the TV miniseries The Queen's Gambit, The New Mutants as Ilyana Rasputin, Morgan in Morgan, and Thomasin in The Witch, which is quite underrated, and if you're a fan of horror, I recommend you check this one out. However, what really stole the show for me was Jack Black as Bowser. Black is known for his roles in School of Rock, High Fidelity, Nacho Libre, and the 2005 King Kong, but a lot of people would know him as his most famous role in one episode of The Mandalorian, and also Poe from the Kung Fu Panda movies. Bowser manages to be an equal amount of threatening, but also funny at the same time. Honestly, if I had to picture how Bowser would be portrayed on the big screen in a faithful adaptation, this was pretty close to what I imagined. And let's not leave Charlie Day out of this. He's known for his roles in the TV series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Fist Fight, Horrible Bosses, and funny enough, alongside Chris Pratt in the Lego Movie. So how's the rest of the cast? We actually have a few good names in this movie. We have Seth Rogen playing Donkey Kong, playing Seth Rogen. And there was something where Seth said he wasn't trying hard, and his role as Donkey Kong was pretty much any role he's done before. Seth even said in an interview that he doesn't do voice acting. We also got Toad, played by Keegan-Michael Key, who I was a little worried would get on my nerves, but thankfully ended up being a fun and entertaining character, joining Mario on his mission. The rest of the movie was a ton of fun. Throughout the whole movie, it featured a ton of Easter eggs, or dinosaur eggs, and references to other Mario properties. I always like the sound design as they cleverly add the sound effects from the game, and the score from Brian Tyler was solid too, where they also managed to play the Mario theme song. I feel like if you haven't played any of the games, you'd have a fair understanding on who the Mario character is and what the games are like. The story itself is pretty thin, as I think a lot of people would agree on, but it was non-stop entertainment that will put a smile on not just Mario fans, but anyone who goes and sees this movie. In the end, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is a ton of fun for the whole family, with beautiful animation, great voice acting, some clever sound design, and a solid score, with some great hidden details that I think fans will appreciate. It is a great time to spend 90 minutes, so if you haven't seen this movie, go ahead right now and see it. Bring the family too. My grade for the Super Mario Bros. Movie will be a B. Thank you all for watching this review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Will Braunlich, and I will see you at the movies. Save a seat for me.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.